my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, what's up? So as you guys can probably see from the thumbnail and read from the title, I'm going to be recreating a Natti Natasha look. A lot of people always tell me that I look like her, and I take that as such a big compliment because she's beautiful. So I decided to do that today. And also she has really long hair and I have really long hair, so I decided to do it today specifically because tomorrow I'll be chopping all my hair off. Yeah, that is going to be coming in another video because of course it hasn't happened yet, but tomorrow morning I have an appointment and I'm going to cut all my hair off. So today was the last day that I could do it because, you know, I wanted to like recreate the full look, and to do that I need to have long hair. So yeah, that is what I'm going to be doing today. Excuse me if you hear like the noise in the background. I have my fan on because it is really hot in the Netherlands and I don't want to sit here and sweat my makeup off. So yeah, I'm sorry for the noise if there's any noise. But I'm going to start off with my eyebrows. And to do that, I'm going to use this wax. It's the red one wax. And I'm going to use that to lay down my eyebrows. Also, I have a picture of the, oh no, I put the brush in the wax. Okay, no, that is not great. No. I have a picture on my phone so I can see like what the look that I'm going for is. So basically this is the look that I'm going for. I will also put a picture on the screen so you guys can see. But anyways, let's start with these eyebrows and lay them down. I'm just using a spoolie to do this. And I just brush them up and lay them in the position that I want them to be. And then I like go around the edges. And afterwards I'm going to fill them in with some brow powder. I kind of been like it. I've been doing it recently because I ran out of my brow pencil. And yesterday I was looking in my drawers and I was like, oh my god, I still have brow pencil. I still have 2 left because I always buy backups for my makeup. Just because, you know, you never know, stuff go out of stock and like all the time. So I was like, you know what, I need to have backups. And I thought I thought I used my backups, but obviously I didn't. So I still have some. So anyways, I'm also going to do my eyeshadow like she did it in the picture. Let me see what she has going on. She doesn't have a lot of eyeshadow. She has like a brown in the crease and like a, I can't tell if it's shimmer or not, but I don't think it is. She has like a light color on the lid and like a smoky effect on the outer V. So yeah, let's do that. One thing I cannot recreate exactly is her eyebrow shape because like my eyebrow shape is really different from hers. Like her eyebrows are really more on the thinner side and my eyebrows are not that thin. I mean, they are thin. But if I draw them on in this shape, for my face shape, it will look weird. So yeah, I would just do my eyebrows like I normally do. And yeah, let's fill these eyebrows in. Okay, so I just primed my eyelids. I finished with my eyebrows and I primed my eyelids with concealer. I set them with some translucent powder and now I'm going to jump into the eyeshadow. And I am going to use this palette first, see if I can get that look. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy collaboration palette. And I'm going to use the shade New Yorker and OG in my crease. So these two in my crease, and then we will see. I'm not sure yet what I want to put on the lid. Oh my god, I haven't put on eyeshadow in so long. Let me look at a picture. She has it blended all the way to the under part of her eyebrow. So that's what I'm gonna do. But her eyes are smaller than mine, so I need to like keep that in mind. And her crease shade goes really high up, so I'm going to do one eye at a time just so I can focus correctly, and then I will do the other one off camera when I'm done. So let's focus on this one. Okay, boom. So now I'm going to grab this other brush. This is a Real Techniques base shadow brush, but I'm not going to use it from a base. I'm going to use it in my outer corner, and I'm going to use the shade 1988, which is this shade right here. And then if I need a little bit dark, if I need it a little bit more darker, I will use this shade Hugo, I think you say, this one. I'm not gonna make it darker right now. I'm just going to leave it as is for now, the other corner, and I'm just going to focus now on the crease color. And I think I'm going to use like a bit of a shimmery shade just so it doesn't look like that bare. So let me grab it. Okay, so now I grabbed this clean color palette. This one is the Diamond Crush eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to use this shade right here and apply that to my lid directly. I don't want to make it too shimmery just because of her look. I mean, from what I can see, I'm not sure if it even has shimmer, but I don't want to make it like too matte. And I'm just going to go back with a little bit of the 1988 and darken up this outer V a little bit more. So I'm going to do the other eye off camera and apply my eyelashes, and then I will be back so we can move in the rest of the face. Okay, so I finished with my eyeshadow and I put on my lashes. Right now I'm going to prime my face. I'm using two different primers today because my skin feels dry. So I'm using the NYX Hydra Touch primer, and I'm also using this one by Makeup Revolution. It is the Pore Blur, just to fill in my pores. So I'm going to go in with this one first, the Pore Blur. If you guys hear like a squeaky sound in the back, it's Mia playing. I'm sorry. And I only put this on the lower half of my face because I don't have visible pores on my forehead, so there's no point. And now I'm using the Hydra Touch primer by NYX, and I'm applying this all over. Mia, chill. Put on these lashes. These are Primark lashes, and they were really inexpensive. These are the ones that I used. Of course, they're not in the box because I have them on. These are called Party Lashes number 1. I think that's the name. Party Lashes number 1. So yeah, the only annoying thing is that the sides never want to stick. So this one is lifting right here, but I'm gonna fix that when I get done with my makeup because I still have to do my hair and I still have to do a lot of stuff today, so nobody got time. But I'm gonna fix it. So now I am using this foundation. It's still in the box because I only use it once and it's my baby and I don't want to ruin it. But this is the foundation I'm using today. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation, and I tried their stick foundations in the past. It wasn't a fan, but I do like this one. It's the Luminous foundation. It looks like this, and I have the shade 335W, and I'm going to apply that with this sponge. This is my Primark sponge also, and I'm going to use the Real Techniques sponge later. So let's apply this directly on the sponge first. And I feel like on the picture, Natti Natasha has a really bronzy look going on. So so I'm going to try to do that with my bronzer. Now I'm going to apply one more pump, only one, just to do my forehead and a little bit more coverage on my under eyes and my nose. And it looks a little light today, I don't know why, but it's not a problem because this foundation does oxidize, so it gets a little darker once it is dry. And I scratched my eye, so that is what that is. It looks horrible. Okay, so foundation is on. Now I'm going to move in my concealer. I am using this one first. I don't know if I'm gonna use a second one because it looks like she has a nice highlight going on, so I'm not sure if what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm going to, I'm going to use this one first. This is the Maybelline Instant Age Eraser multi-use concealer in the shade 02 Nude. And I'm going to cream bronze today before I use my powder bronzer, just because, like I said, it looks like she has a nice bronze going on. So I'm going to use this. This is actually a concealer, and it is the Jordana Take Cover Full Coverage Concealer in the shade 16 Walnut. It looks like this. And I'm going to use just a little bit because a little bit of this goes a really long way. So you don't have to apply that much. And I'm gonna use a flat kabuki type brush. This is the brush that I'm using to blend this out. In the meantime, I let my concealer sit under my eyes and on the high points of my face, just so it dries out a little bit and I can get more coverage out of it. And this bronzer, or it's a concealer, but what I'm using for a bronzer today, this dries out really fast, so you really have to like work fast with this. Okay, so now I'm grabbing a smaller brush that I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. I'm grabbing this Essence brush. It is a 2-in-1 color correcting and contouring brush, and I'm going to use the thicker side, this one, to blend out the nose contour. Bring it a little bit up, like in my eyebrows, because from what I can see on the picture, that is what she has going on. Like her nose contour is blended in her brows, so that's what I'm doing. And now I'm grabbing the same brush. Now I'm grabbing the same sponge that I used, and I'm blending my concealer in. To set my under eyes, I'm going to use my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm going to try to do this with the Real Techniques sponge. Now while that is baking under my eyes, I'm going to set the rest of my face using this Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Powder Foundation in the shade 312 Golden. Looks like this. I don't know why I can never open this type of stuff. Oh, and I broke it. Nice. Let's set this face. Now I'm going in with this contour palette from NYX. It is the highlight and contour palette in the shade HCPP01, I guess. And I'm going to use this angled brush to bronze out my face and contour. I'm using these two shades to bronze and the darker one to contour, by the way. I'm going to grab this other palette just because I didn't use the contour in that one, so I'm going to grab this other NYX contour palette, and this is in the shade Light, and I'm going to use the darker one to contour my cheekbones just a tiny bit, just to bring some definition instead of warmth, because of course the bronzer adds warmth to your face, but the contour brings a little bit of definition. Also a little bit on my temples, and I'm just dabbing it. I'm not really like blending it in, I'm just dabbing it. And I'm using this Essence flat contouring brush, and now using the small contouring brush from Essence that I use for my nose, I'm going to use the small side now with this same color, and I'm going to really carefully place it, and then with the other side I'm going to blend it out. Okay, so now I just brushed off the bake under my eyes. I'm going to go back in the eyeshadow palette that we used before, and I'm going to grab the same two shades that I used in my crease, but now I'm going to apply them under my waterline because that's kind of what she has going on in the picture. Okay, so now that the under eyes are done, I have to put mascara on my under eyes, so let's do that now. I'm going to apply some blush now. I'm using this Primark palette. It is called I don't know what it's called. It just says face palette, and this is what it looks like on the inside, and I'm going to use this shade because it looks like a light rosy shade, kind of what Natti Natasha has going on in the picture. And I'm not going to apply too much just because she barely has any blush on, so I don't want to do too much. So I feel like that is enough. She doesn't have any on her nose, so I'm not going to do that. And for highlighter, I'm using two different ones. I'm using this one first. This is Douglas highlighter in the shade number 3 Radiant. This is what the color looks like. So I'm going to apply that one first. And she has a little bit on the top of her brow too. I normally don't put highlighter in all these places, but again, I'm recreating a picture, so yeah. And I'm going to use a little bit of this MAC highlighter as well, just to get like that perfect golden shade that she has going on. This is the MAC Oh Darling Extra Skin Finish Dimension. So before I move on to lips, I just want to put a little bit of this baking powder from Laura Mercier under my contour just to make it a little sharper. And I'm using the flat side of my Real Techniques sponge to do this. And I feel like I'm not missing anything. Does she have any highlighter in her inner corner? Let me see. She has a tiny bit of glow going on in her inner corner, so I'm going to grab a small brush and do that. Okay, so I just applied that. I'm going to use, oh, I got it on my ear. Wow. I'm going to use this big Real Techniques brush. This is a number 400. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to dust off the baking powder. Okay, so now I do have to do my lips before I finish off with my face. I'm going to do the same red lips that she has going on, but I'm going to use this lip pencil first. This is the Essence Soft and Precise Lip Pencil in the shade 106 Late Night. This is what it looks like. And let's see. First, let me clean my lips first because my lips have all type of stuff on them. She does have bigger lips than me, so I'm trying to overline my lips a little bit. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm going to use this lipstick. I've never used this before. This is the YSL Tattoo Velvet Cream lipstick. It is a really beautiful shade. I ordered it 2 weeks ago and I've never used it before, so let's try this out. This is such a pretty compartment. But let's just take a moment to like appreciate how pretty this is with the matte sleek look and the YSL. Oh, so pretty. Okay. It has a smell, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, this is exactly the red that she has in the picture. Okay, so this is what the makeup is looking like. I'm going to set my face with the Mario Badescu facial spray. This is the one that I'm using today. I'm going to let this dry and do my hair, and I'll be back to show you guys the finished result. So I just finished straightening my hair and this is what it looks like. I just have some flyaways on the top and I wanna lay them down. I'm going to use the same wax that I used in my eyebrows, and I'm just going to grab like the smallest amount and like put this, rub this in my palms and move on the top of my head. I feel like this turned out really good. My hair, I mean. The only thing that is bothering me right now is the eyelash that is like kind of sticking up, but like it doesn't want to lay down, so yeah, I don't know what to do about that. Let me just flatten up this side. So what I'm going to do now is change up because I have an outfit that I want to wear so that it can look like the picture. Of course, I don't have the exact outfit, but I have something that is kind of similar, so I'm going to wear that. She also has a headband in the picture, but I think her headband is custom made because I've never seen a headband like that in my life. So I bought these two headbands today. They were the closest thing that I could find to what she has on. So I have these two. I don't think that the black is going to do, so I feel like, yeah, I think this one is going to be it. So like this. And then let's put the hair to the side. Okay, cute. I'm going to change now, put on the outfit and some jewelry, and then I will be back to show you guys the finished result. So guys, this is the finished look. I hope that you guys liked it. I'm pretty okay with it. I wish I had a blazer in that same color that she has on, but the only thing that I have is this red dress that kind of looks like stars. So yeah, I don't have the blazer, and I don't have a lot of silver jewelry like she has. The only silver jewelry that I have is this. It is the my Pandora bracelet. I have my Pandora earrings on with the matching Pandora ring, but that is all that I have in silver jewelry. For the most part, I only wear gold, so that is why. But yeah, so this is the finished look. I hope that you guys liked it. I enjoyed recreating it for sure. So I wish you guys liked it. If you think I did good, or if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, become part of the family. It really would make me happy. And make sure to follow me on my social media platforms, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. I will leave them on the screen so you guys can check them out. And yeah, that's it. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!